Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another Ortega Outings adventure. I am in the city of Anna, Texas. I wanted to come visit here for a good specific reason. As you can see out right there in the distance, this ought to give you a hint. I'm near a railroad track. But in coming here, I noticed this beautiful church building. Look at that. Look at that. Zoom in on that beauty right there. I love church buildings, especially ones that look like that. I'm talking, man, that is a work of art right there. I'm going to get up and close and personal with that here in a second, because I can't leave this place without recording that. That is such a beautiful church. I am a man of faith, and I know it's not about the church building. It's about your relationship with Jesus Christ. But I mean, I can't help but admire beauty like that. That is so beautiful. Anyway, the reason why I came here, because I like anything that has to do with trains, it's this triangle right here. Yep, I drove all the way from Azle, Texas to Anna, Texas, which is about an hour and a half drive, to get that. That right there. I mean, I'm so happy to catch that. I can go home now. Of course, I want to get the water tower too. Feeling a little bit thirsty. So it was a good time and a great place. Remember that old McDonald's song, Good Time, Great Place at McDonald's? If y'all haven't tried the chicken Big Mac, y'all need to do that. It's pretty tight. It's pretty tight. Anyway. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. I didn't come and drive all the way over here just for that orange triangle. I came over here for that right there, that beauty right there, that a steam engine, and in true caboose fashion, I'm showing its caboose. Not really. We're gonna get up close. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Okay. I love how they just got the tracks right here. And I used to think they were just displays, but I learned that these were actual places where the railroad went through. So this used to be a line right here. If they did set it up as a display, then kudos to them. Maybe I admit when I'm wrong. I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong, but there's the main line right there now where the railroad passes through. Anyway, let's get up on this steam engine here. The last outing video that I filmed, not counting the story time ones, I hope y'all are enjoying that. Yeah, that was an epic fail on the Union Pacific Big Boy. I got up very early to catch that at the TMP station in Fort Worth, going on 2 hours sleep, but I was excited. I was pumped. And that train that I captured, which I was capturing all the freight trains coming through, because I mean, trains are trains. I like working trains as well as the big boy. That train that wound up blocking the darn thing sat there for nearly an hour and a half the whole time that I was there. And just as we heard the big boy horn going off, which was awesome. I mean, the video doesn't capture how awesome that really sounds. Then that sucker starts moving. And I'm talking everybody was disappointed. Everybody was disappointed, including that little kid that they've been chasing the big boy, him and his mom and dad. They were actually on tour with the darn thing, following it from stop to stop. He was over there. I ain't even gonna. Anyway, he started cussing and everything like that. I'm glad I didn't really get that. If you listen really close, you can hear him. But they were making such a big deal about it. I'm like, Okay, it sucks. You know, we couldn't even get the big boy. If you saw my video, you see that I could only get little parts of it when the freight train was passing by. But a lot of people were mad. I was mad too. And to tell you the truth, I went chasing after it. Man, I wish I could climb up there, but yeah, it's kind of hard. Can't really tell by the video, but that's too high for me. And I don't know if we're allowed to climb up there anyway. Golly, that is a work of art right there, man. This is definitely not the big boy, but it is beautiful. It is beautiful. Yeah, I went chasing after that train, and I went back because I rode the Tex rail to get to the T and P station. So I went back to the Tex rail thinking all was lost, but I saw a lot of people along the track lines, and they were actually tracking the big boy on the Union Pacific Big Boy app or whatever you want to call it. So I thought that I was going to capture it, and man, the big boy took another track. We heard it. We heard it loud, so we thought it was definitely coming, but then we seen the smoke. Yeah, on the other side. So I'm talking. Some of them went running after it. I'm like, don't do that. I mean, you ain't gonna catch or nothing. Just. But yeah, I felt the pain. We all felt the pain. I went through Watauga trying to get it. Didn't get it. Although it went through that track about 3 years before when it came through the first time, and I got it good, but I didn't know it was coming through, so I didn't have my tripod, so the video is shaky. Didn't have the good mic either. Mm. Number 201. So yeah, I just pulled over, and when I knew all was lost, I just pulled over and just went to sleep. Went to sleep. But you know, it's going to come through again. If I'm, Lord willing, if I'm still around, I'll definitely try again. Whether I be successful, I don't know. Alright, let's see here. I want to touch that. I'm a touchy-feely person. I want to touch that. But these rocks, loose rocks, scare me. I don't want to fall. It's mainly not because I'm afraid of getting hurt. I just don't want people to see me fall. Yeah, it's really kind of difficult for me right now in this prosthetic. Still learning my balance. I ain't gonna try. So, beech nut sliced bacon. They look like they're closed, so I can't get no bacon right now. Although I am hungry. I was too excited and I wanted to get over here, so I didn't eat. But I'm definitely going to eat afterwards. Nice shot of the nose. And there is the depot right there. I like seeing these little depots. Yeah, I believe she's closed. And I would have bought at least a pound of that sliced bacon. I always thought beech nut was tobacco. Are they the same company? I don't know. Well, here's something that could tell me, duh. Alright. Lewis and Paulina Shirley moved to North Texas from Kentucky about 1853. When the town of Anna was established in 1872, their grandsons, brothers Andrew and Fred Shirley, opened a hardware store in 1894. They built this structure to house the business. It remained in the family after the store closed in 1978. Man, so they've been closed since 79. Doggone. Over time, they were undertakers as well as purveyors of furniture, farming implements, and machinery wagons, cotton, grain, and groceries. Man, dude, they did everything. Man, wagon weighing scales in front of the building were removed when the road was widened. The structure is a fine example of an early Texas commercial building, retaining the original canopy. Cool. Original canopy. Retaining the original canopy. The original canopy and painted signs. Minimal Victorian era detail includes corbelled brickwork in the parapet and paneled kick plates on storefront display windows. But y'all don't tell me if beech nut bacon is the same as beech nut tobacco. Closed since 1979. So if there was any bacon left over in there, it's pretty darn jerkified by now. I'm trying to look in there. Can't really see in there. Oh, cool. Kind of. I'm gonna try my best to get y'all's view in there. Trespassing, keep out. Well, it's locked, dog. I can't get in there. Don't mind me. I'm just waiting for the train to come through. I'm on my way to Kentucky. I think it's just waiting to board some more people. I don't know. But, yep. Just waiting. Just waiting. All right, over here in the depot building, right underneath the Anna Water Tower. And the depot building itself is pretty sweet. Well groomed, clean, and legit friendly. Because as you know, your boy's legit. Like I said, I'm waiting on the train to come through. Boy, this is very well kept. Look at that. They don't let this go to rot. I'm very impressed. Talking as if I am somebody. So this is the view if you're waiting on the train. I was imagine this is where you would get your ticket. Ooh, I see a little train in there. No, it's not. Okay, my defense, the sun's in my eyes. That's a, what do you call that? Morse code? Telegraph? Those things that go teet 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 teet. Boy, that's some. It looks very old fashioned in there. This is basically a museum. Like that other building that I got in Weatherford, that was a cool looking building, but it was an actual office building that's still in use, so it was modern inside. This one looks like old fashioned. Yep. I'm a little bit smart. It is a museum. 10 a.m. to 2, the second and fourth Saturdays of each month. Darn it. I guess I need to come back. I want to see what's inside. All right, y'all, let's go get that beautiful church building. Okay, it is called the First Christian Church. Sunday school 10 a.m., worship service 11 a.m. So it's an active church. And there's a historical marker over there too, so let's see how old this building is. Oop. I was gonna say they're not legit friendly, but there's a ramp over there. That's good. That's good. That's real good. I guess you would call this Victorian era. Man, I would like to see the inside of this church. I know it's got to be beautiful, and it has that old, I bet you it has that old churchy smell. I don't know what it is, but it's a good smell. And like no matter what church building you're at, if it's old, it's been around for a while, different cities, they all have the same kind of smell. And I love it. And then the hymn books absorb that smell. So when you open up a hymn book, ooh, look, a little bench. Jesus did say, "Come to me, all you who are weary, and I will give you rest." So yeah, they're keeping to what the Lord is saying here. That's good. That's good. That's good. I can touch this. Oh, yes. So, Liberty Christian Church, the Disciples of Christ, one of the earliest Christian churches in Texas, was founded in northern Collin County by pioneer settlers Colin McKinney and J.B. Wilmoth in 1846. So settlers, pioneer settlers. Well, at least the church is that old. I mean, like the congregation, not the building. Let's see how old the building is. In 1854, a Christian seminary was established by members of the Liberty congregation about 2 miles northwest of here in the newly established community of Mantua. The Houston and Texas Central Railroad extended its track in a north-south route several miles east of Mantua in 1872. Mantua soon declined in favor of the new railroad towns of Van Alstyne, Grayson County, and Anna, which developed here in the early 1880s. According to local tradition, Mantua's Christian congregation split between the two communities. Former Mantua church members and early Anna resident Rebecca Shirley helped organize the First Christian Church of Anna in 1882. The Reverend Alf Douglas served as first pastor. Services were held in the Shirley home until it burned in 1886. About 1890, the first sanctuary was built here at the site of the former Shirley home. Major additions to the rear of the sanctuary were completed in 1949. First Christian continues to serve the community with spiritual guidance and various educational programs. So I guess what we're looking at here has been here since 1886, and it says in the rear was additions in 1949. So either way, pretty old. All right. So that's cool. So you know it's got that beautiful old church smell that I was just telling you about, which is a good smell. Ooh, it's nice and shady over here. There it is, the legit ramp. If I was a resident of Anna, old Cyrus would be going up those ramps. I'd go up the stairs too, but I would be slowing people down. Nice place to have a picnic. Set up a little temporary stage, have some music. Nice little peaceful place. Okay, I am a tad bit weary, and the Lord said I could come to him, and this is his house. I could come to him if I'm weary, and he would give me rest. So I'm going to get me a little rest on this stone bench. Oh. This is nice. I like this. I just like sitting here. It's pretty nice, peaceful. It's okay. I don't know what kind of plants these are, but they got little spiny balls on them. Beautiful little church mini garden. Okay, I'm feeling refreshed now, so say goodbye to the bench. Let's go on here to the other side, where I guess was the additions in 1946 or 49, I already forgot. Ooh, a bell. I wonder if they actually ring that or it's for display. And there's a legit sign, so this is where I would park, but then I would have to go on the other side. I want to ring that bell because you see it's got a rope. But then somebody would probably report me. And I need to get back home. I don't want to spend the night in Anna in a police station. Nice little canopy here. A natural canopy. Nice and shady. If I was a minister of this church, I would just have a service where we'd be underneath this little natural canopy and just have a little service, a little peaceful Bible study or something. This really is a beautiful church building. I mean, I enjoy the church buildings of modern times like we have today. They're beautiful, but I don't know. My heart goes towards buildings like these. And I know, again, like I said, I know it's not about the church building. It's about your relationship with Jesus Christ, the Heavenly Father, the Holy Spirit. So it's not about the building, but I don't know. Designs like these just make me feel the presence of God very strongly. It's just a beautiful building. It's like whoever designed these was just designing it just to make God happy. Okay, well, man, this whole yard is just every bit of where I was around this building, every yard, every section of the yard, it's just you can have a little service or a little meeting out here. Picnics, whatever. You could choose this spot, you could choose a spot in the back, underneath that tree over there. Every place is welcoming. That's the way it should be. Pioneers knew what they were doing. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the depot, the train, and this beautiful church building. I will see y'all next time on Ortega Outings for another outing video. If this video was to your liking, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notifications bell. That way, every time I upload, you'll be notified. Thank y'all. Thank you to my new subscribers. And I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed week.